recruiting time for me. So
yeah, you gotta go see a show at some point at Specs outdoor amphitheater venue. So they have all the lawn seats. So you got your inside, and then obviously the whole lawn.
okay.
And the lawn goes all the way back into the state park, and it's a pretty cool experience. But again, recruiting is probably more important than spending money on a concert. So what we've got here, and this is the last segment, and again, Coach Bostick here is my guinea pig, and I appreciate that. But one thing I want to do with everybody that I bring in is something called fourth quarter free throws, and I know that the men's staff, they're a little bit like, we play two halves, we're not four quarters, so maybe I'll call it second half free throws or something different for them. But for fourth quarter here, it's going to just be rapid fire, quick answers, no overthinking. Okay, it's just first thing that comes to mind about a lot of different topics. I won't hit you with too many though, because I don't want to overwhelm you. But favorite basketball movie?
He Got Game.
Okay, I like that one. I like. See, I watch more football movies than basketball movies.
All right.
And obviously remember the Titans and things was great. But okay, so He Got Game's a good one. I like White Men Can't Jump because it reminds me of me. So
not a bad choice.
One word that defines your coaching style.
Energetic.
Okay. Toughest Liberty League road gym.
Union.
Okay. Is Union? Are they still? I haven't been down there in a while. Are they still running on the rubber court?
No.
Okay, they got a new court.
Brand new court.
Do you know which one I'm talking about? Have you seen?
I have not. I haven't seen that one.
You heard about it though, right?
I've heard about it. I've only been.
It was like a gray court.
No,
Union's tough though.
Yeah, Union's tough.
See, I would think, and again, I've been in the new Union gym, but I would think it was Vassar. Just because the big track up around the top. It's like you go into Vassar's gym and look at the YMCA in there. Yeah. So, okay, but Union, that's just, we're going to write that down, Union, so I'm not going to have them overthink it.
It just has like this opening in the back of a court that really changes your depth perception for a jump shot. So, like.
Syracuse fans get that a lot too with shooting in the dome. Yeah. You have a pregame ritual at all? Or anything you do, superstition pregame that you have to do every single time?
Yes, I have to. Put on, it's a music thing. I gotta listen to some music before the game. Listen to music and go for it.
Same songs, like you have a pregame playlist?
I have a pregame playlist.
Okay, all right. So you switch it up. It's not just like, I feel like this today. This is what you got to do.
Pregame playlist.
I had a couple things like that too when I played that I absolutely had to do it. It's kind of like free throws, muscle memory. You do the same thing every time and you get used to it, and then if you don't do it, it throws you all off. So I get that. This doesn't have to be about basketball. Okay. Just best advice you've ever received.
Always go to the next play.
Okay, and that's in life too?
In life too. Always go to the next. Like, control what you can control and always be ready for the next.
Coffee or energy drink?
Neither, actually.
Neither. You strike me as a healthy guy.
Yeah, neither. Yeah. Neither. I am.
Do you have any kind of stimulant at all? Or are you just naturally energetic?
Just naturally energetic.
Naturally energetic. Okay. Yeah. We talked defense or offense in the first, but just for the purpose of these free throws, defense or offense is what you prefer.
So again, my teammates who played with me would tell me offense, but
1,000-point score, I'd say so.
As a coach, it is defense.
Definitely defense. What is tougher to really to coach and nail down, a successful offense or a successful defense?
A successful offense is tougher to nail down, right?
Okay.
And again,
motions and screens and pick and rolls.
I think that is because I think a lot more understanding goes into a lot more reads go into offense.
You don't see it much on this level. How do you feel about the zone defense?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
I don't mind it. I think I think it gives some stability to. It gives some stability to like a team
to a defense. If you're running,
exactly.
But it's not good if you're playing a 3-point shooting team. Though.
Yes,
and we found that out. Being Syracuse fans, found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
And I guess last thing here, and then I'll let you go.
Again, they did win a national championship playing a zone, so
they did. But they also had. I would list him as a top 10 player all time in Carmelo.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go too high with that one, but not number one basketball. Okay, I'm just gonna make one up here that I didn't have pre-written. Then number one basketball player of all time.
Oh, for me, it's MJ.
Okay.
Got to be
I'm
MJ.
happy
Gotta
you
be
said
Michael.
MJ.
Gotta
I
be
was
Michael.
giving you a
Gotta
pass
be
on the
Michael.
Eagles,
Yeah.
but if he didn't say Michael Jordan, I was going to be very upset because the things that MJ used to do
Yeah.
were insane.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kobe was great too.
Yes, absolutely.
But I've had a lot of debates with people, especially the younger generation, LeBron Jordan.
Yeah.
And obviously, our demographic is going to say Jordan.
Michael.
You have to.
Yeah.
Just the dude was insane.
Yeah.
And I guess, I guess the next. The last question, and this is a fourth quarter free throw, but it's a little bit more in depth. Not necessarily the first thing right off the top of your head, but what should the Skidmore community expect from you, to the program, to the players, to just if you've never been to a Skidmore game before, and you've never been on campus before, and it's your first time coming to the gym, and you say, you know what, we don't have anything going on today. Let's go watch the Skidmore basketball team play tonight. What should they expect coming in watching a Skidmore? And we'll do women's because you're the women's basketball coach. What should they expect coming in see a women's basketball game?
I think they should expect a group of individuals all playing for the same goal, to enjoy and be privileged of playing at a high level at a great institution, with high energy and absolute respect for the game and what it can do for you both on and off of the court. I think that um, they will see a family type of atmosphere who plays with smiles on their face and compete at a high level for 40 minutes.
I do actually have a quick one. I know I said last one, but I tend to do this a lot.
Yeah.
What guy I know I can nail down something that made me want to get into broadcasting.
Okay.
I can nail down a particular moment or a particular person or a particular play. Okay, and ironically, I'm here doing the thoroughbreds, and it was actually horse racing calls that got me into it initially, which is kind of cool because I started listening to horse race calls, and then now I guess you could call it horse race. I'm still calling thoroughbreds, but not in the same way I guess wanted to when I was a kid. But what made you fall in love with the game of basketball from a young age?
I think it was the competitiveness, the learning, the sense of family that you just created simply by wanting to get better at this game. I think that at a young age, being out on a basketball court, just shooting around and then just having 10 random people just show up and you guys get on the court and start playing, and I think that is one of the things that really made me fall in love with basketball, is the fact that it was something that could bring us together, simply by just being at the same place and wanting to play the same sport.
You're a big street ball fan?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's where I started.
So,
That's where I
when they
started.
say "ball don't lie," what that means? Then,
Ball
right?
don't lie.
And
You
I've
can't
actually
say
said that.
You can't say that these days, though.
Well, I was going to say
on the
I've said
bench.
that I've said that on some broadcasts actually, where Skidmore may have gotten a call that they didn't like, and I'm never one to question the refs. For those of you who have heard, but whenever something good happens to us on the other end, I'm always like, oh, you know what? I guess ball don't lie for anybody who's played in the rec league.
Yeah.
So again, I am here with Coach David Bostick. We're up against it, about out of time here, but Skidmore, as of right now, for those of you following Liberty League and going into this weekend, Skidmore is not on the outside looking in. They're firmly in right now, but of course they need to win for their conference tournament. They play Clarkson tomorrow evening, St. Lawrence on Saturday afternoon on Valentine's Day. For the Big Green Scream game. Right now, if the season were to end today, it would be Union hosting the whole thing, Union and RIT getting a bye, RPI St. Lawrence hosting, and Vassar and Skidmore on the road. Now, I don't know if you'll necessarily be able to catch Vassar. I would love to host a Liberty League game so that Saturday's not my last game broadcasting, unless, of course, you guys would like me to come down and do a road game. But that's not your call. That's the staff's call and whatnot. But that's where they sit right now. They're 9-12, 7-7 overall. And again, 7 non-conference games that were just brutal. They've had a very good, I think, very successful run in the Liberty League in a tough conference. I say all the time on broadcast, between us and the NESCAC, probably the top 2 athletic conferences, at least on the East Coast anyway, for Division 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just ridiculous. Both of those conferences are insane. And and again, Skidmore right now, if the season would end today, they'd be in the Liberty League tournament. So hopefully, we can switch that up a little bit, knock Vassar St. Lawrence down a peg, go on the road, finish on the road, win those 2, get some help, and who knows, we may hear my voice again after this weekend on your airwaves. So once again, voice of the Thoroughbreds, Chris McSwiggins, is going to be signing off here with you. My first one, and hopefully not my last one, but my first one here, Coach Bostick. So again, thank you for stopping by and making us part of your afternoon. And hopefully you guys, I know it's only an hour. It's not a whole lot of digging deep that we were able to do, but hopefully you guys get to know Coach a little bit better. And hopefully for those of you listening, you can come see us this weekend as we play Clarkson and St. Lawrence. Now, I want him to come see. I want him to come see the game.
Absolutely.
But I also want him to listen to the game. So bring headphones, watch the game, watch him coach, and listen to me call it. That's a win-win for everybody.
There you go.
So once again, Coach Bostick, this is Between the Reins, and we'll see you next Thursday from 4 to 5. Can't tell you the guest yet. Surprise. Go. All righty.